If you love having plants at home, but you are always on the move, you already know how hard it can be to keep them happy. Traveling for work or fun should not mean coming back to sad and wilted leaves on the windowsill. The good news is that there are plenty of tough and forgiving houseplants that can handle a little neglect and still look great. These plants can survive missed waterings, low light, and changing routines without throwing a tantrum. Today we are going to explore 13 of the best indoor plants that are perfect for people who travel a lot. Each one is easy to care for, low maintenance, and ideal for busy lifestyles. You do not need a green thumb or a strict schedule to enjoy a beautiful indoor garden. By the end of this video, you will know exactly which plants can fit your lifestyle and travel plans. Let us dive in and find the perfect plant companions for your home. The jade plant is one of the smartest choices for people who travel often, because it is built to survive on its own for long periods of time. This tough little plant stores water in its thick leaves and stems, which means it can go 2 to 3 weeks without a single drop of attention. Even if you leave town for a month, a healthy jade can still look fresh and green when you return. It thrives in bright rooms, but also tolerates low light better than many houseplants, making it flexible for different homes and schedules. The plant grows slowly and does not need frequent repotting, so there is no need for constant care or special tools. Studies from indoor gardening experts show that succulents like jade use far less water than leafy tropical plants, cutting maintenance time by almost half. Jade plants are also known to live for decades, proving how durable and forgiving they really are. They handle dry indoor air easily and rarely attract pests, which is perfect when nobody is home to watch over them. A simple watering before a trip and a sunny spot near a window is usually all this plant needs to stay happy. For busy travelers who want greenery without worry, the jade plant is a reliable and stress-free companion. Aloe is one of the most dependable plants for anyone who travels a lot and needs greenery that can take care of itself. This hardy succulent stores water inside its thick leaves, allowing it to survive easily for 2 to 3 weeks without any attention. Many home gardeners report that aloe can stay healthy even after a full month with no watering at all. It loves bright sunlight but can still manage well in average indoor light, which makes placement simple and stress-free. Aloe grows slowly and does not demand regular feeding or repotting, so it fits perfectly into a busy lifestyle. The plant also improves indoor air by releasing fresh oxygen at night, giving a small but real health benefit while you are away. Because aloe naturally resists most pests and diseases, there is very little chance of coming home to an unhealthy plant. A quick drink of water before leaving on a trip is usually enough to keep it happy until you return. The gel inside the leaves is useful for minor skincare, which makes the plant practical as well as beautiful. For frequent travelers who want a plant that is tough, useful, and almost impossible to harm, aloe is a fantastic choice. Lucky bamboo is one of the easiest indoor plants you can own, if you are always packing a suitcase and heading out the door. This plant is famous for being able to grow in just water, which means there is no complicated soil care to worry about while you are away. As long as the container has enough water before you leave, lucky bamboo can stay healthy for several weeks with no extra attention. Many plant owners say they only change the water every 2 to 4 weeks, making it perfect for long trips. It also thrives in low and medium light, so you do not need a bright sunny window to keep it alive. Because it grows slowly, there is no need for constant trimming or repotting, which saves time and effort. Lucky bamboo is also known for improving indoor air quality by helping to remove small amounts of toxins from the room. The plant is very forgiving if you forget about it, and it rarely suffers from pests or diseases. Its simple care routine makes it ideal for hotel-like schedules and unpredictable routines. For travelers who want a calm and attractive plant that practically cares for itself, lucky bamboo is a stress-free and reliable choice. The money tree is a fantastic plant for people who travel, because it is naturally low maintenance and very forgiving. This plant can go 10 to 14 days between waterings without any trouble, which is perfect if you are away from home often. Its thick trunk stores moisture and nutrients, helping it stay healthy, even when regular care is not possible. Money trees adapt well to different light conditions, and can live happily in bright rooms or moderate indoor light. Experts in indoor gardening say this plant is one of the most resilient choices for beginners and busy owners. It grows at a steady but slow pace, so you do not have to worry about constant pruning or repotting while you are on the road. The large glossy leaves also help clean the air by filtering common indoor pollutants, giving your home a fresher feel while you are gone. Money trees rarely attract pests, and usually stay strong even if the environment changes a little. A simple watering before a trip is normally enough to keep it comfortable until you return. For travelers who want a beautiful plant that looks impressive but needs very little attention, the money tree is a reliable and worry-free option. String of pearls is a unique and surprisingly tough plant that works great for people who travel a lot. This trailing succulent stores water inside its round bead-shaped leaves, which allows it to survive long dry periods with no problem at all. In normal homes it can easily go 2 to 3 weeks between waterings, and many owners say it still looks healthy after even longer breaks. The plant loves bright light but does not need constant care or special attention to keep growing. Because it grows slowly and naturally hangs down, there is no need for frequent trimming or complicated maintenance. Succulent experts often recommend this plant for busy people, since it uses far less water than typical leafy houseplants. String of pearls also handles dry indoor air very well, which makes it ideal for closed-up homes while you are away on trips. It rarely attracts pests and usually stays problem-free without any treatments or sprays. A quick drink of water before leaving town is normally enough to keep it happy until you get back. For travelers who want a stylish plant that looks delicate but is actually very strong, String of pearls is a perfect low-effort choice. Tree Philodendron is a great option for travelers who want a bold tropical look without high-maintenance work. This plant is known for being extremely hardy and can handle irregular watering schedules better than most indoor plants. In normal home conditions, it only needs water about once every 10 to 14 days, which fits perfectly with people who are often away. The large glossy leaves are efficient at holding moisture, helping the plant stay fresh even if you miss a few care routines. It grows well in medium or low light, so you do not need perfect sunlight to keep it alive and healthy. Research from indoor plant studies shows that philodendrons are excellent at improving indoor air quality by filtering common household toxins. The plant also grows at a steady pace without demanding constant pruning or special fertilizers. Tree philodendron is naturally resistant to most pests and diseases, making it a safe and stress-free choice when nobody is home. A simple watering before leaving on a trip is usually all it needs to stay happy for weeks. For anyone who travels frequently but still wants a big green statement plant, Tree philodendron is dependable, beautiful, and very easy to live with. Rubber plant is one of the most reliable houseplants for people who spend a lot of time away from home. This plant has thick glossy leaves that naturally hold moisture, which allows it to stay healthy even when watering is not regular. In most homes it only needs water about once every 10 to 14 days, making it perfect for long trips and busy schedules. Rubber plants are also very adaptable, and can live comfortably in bright rooms or moderate indoor light without any problems. Plant care experts often recommend it for beginners, because it is hard to damage and easy to keep alive. The large leaves help clean the air by removing small amounts of indoor toxins, so your home stays fresher while you are traveling. Rubber plants grow at a slow and steady rate, which means there is no need for constant pruning or repotting. They rarely attract pests, and usually remain strong, even if the environment changes a little. A good watering before leaving town is normally enough to keep this plant happy for weeks at a time. For frequent travelers who want a strong and elegant plant with very little effort, the rubber plant is a smart and dependable choice. Areca Palm is an excellent plant for travelers who still want a fresh tropical feel in their home without constant care. This plant is naturally tough and can handle a flexible watering routine better than many other palms. In most indoor conditions, it only needs water about once every 10 to 12 days, which makes it manageable even if you are away often. Areca palms do well in bright indirect light, but can also survive in moderate indoor light without losing their beauty. Studies on indoor plants show that Areca palms are powerful natural air purifiers and can remove common household toxins while adding healthy moisture to the air. The plant grows at a slow and steady pace, so there is no need for frequent pruning or complicated maintenance. Because it is hardy and adaptable, it can tolerate small changes in temperature and humidity while you are traveling. Areca palms rarely suffer from serious pest problems, which means less worry when nobody is home to watch over them. A thorough watering before leaving on a trip is usually enough to keep it comfortable until you return. For people who travel a lot but still want a lively and graceful plant, the Areca palm is a dependable and easygoing companion. Philodendron is one of the most traveler-friendly houseplants you can bring into your home. This plant is famous for being tough and forgiving, which makes it perfect for people who are not around all the time. A philodendron can easily go 10 to 14 days without water and still stay healthy and vibrant. The leaves are thick and efficient at holding moisture, so the plant does not panic if you miss a few care routines. It grows well in low to medium light, which means you do not need a bright sunny room to keep it alive. Indoor plant studies show that philodendrons help improve air quality by removing small amounts of everyday indoor pollutants. The plant grows at a relaxed pace and does not demand frequent trimming, feeding, or repotting. Philodendrons are also naturally resistant to most pests, so there is little risk of coming home to problems after a long trip. A simple watering before leaving town is usually all it needs to stay happy for weeks. For travelers who want greenery that is beautiful, flexible, and almost effortless, philodendron is a smart and reliable choice. Snake plant is often called the ultimate plant for busy travelers because it can survive almost anything. This plant is built to handle long dry periods and can easily go 3 to 4 weeks without water, which is perfect when you are away from home. Its thick upright leaves store moisture and nutrients, allowing it to stay strong even if you forget about it completely. Snake plants grow well in bright light, but are also famous for thriving in low light rooms, where many other plants struggle. According to indoor air quality research, snake plants help remove toxins and release oxygen at night, giving your home a healthier feel while you travel. The plant grows slowly and does not need regular pruning, repotting, or special fertilizers. It is also very resistant to pests and diseases, so there is almost no risk of problems developing while you are gone. Many people only water their snake plant once a month, and it still looks fresh and vibrant. A quick watering before a trip is usually more than enough to keep it happy until you return. For anyone who wants greenery with zero stress and maximum reliability, the snake plant is one of the best choices you can make. Jade's plant is one of the toughest and most travel-friendly houseplants you can own. This plant is famous for surviving long periods without water, and can easily stay healthy for 3 to 4 weeks on its own. The thick, shiny leaves and underground rhizomes store moisture like a natural backup system, which makes it almost impossible to harm by neglect. Jade plants grow well in low light and bright light alike, so you do not need perfect conditions to keep them alive. Indoor plant experts often call it one of the most durable houseplants ever discovered. It grows slowly and steadily, which means no frequent pruning, repotting, or special care routines. Research on indoor greenery shows that Jade plants help improve air quality by filtering small amounts of common indoor pollutants. The plant rarely attracts pests and is naturally resistant to most common plant diseases. A single watering before leaving on a trip is usually enough to keep it comfortable for weeks. For people who travel often and want a plant that truly takes care of itself, the Jade plant is a dependable and stress-free choice. Parlor Palm is a classic indoor plant that works wonderfully for people who spend a lot of time away from home. This plant is known for being low maintenance and very forgiving when watering schedules are not perfect. In most homes, it only needs water about once every 10 to 14 days, which fits easily into a travel lifestyle. Parlor palms grow well in low to medium light, so you do not need a bright sunny window to keep them healthy. Indoor gardening experts often recommend this plant for beginners because it adapts to different conditions with very little effort. Studies on houseplants show that parlor palms help improve indoor air by adding natural humidity and filtering small amounts of toxins. The plant grows slowly and keeps a neat shape on its own, so there is no need for regular pruning or complicated care. It is also naturally resistant to pests, which means fewer worries while you are out of town. A good watering before leaving on a trip is usually enough to keep it happy until you return. For travelers who want a soft tropical look without constant attention, the parlor palm is a calm and reliable choice. Umbrella plant is a wonderful choice for travelers because it is naturally tough and easy to care for. This plant can handle irregular watering and usually only needs attention about once every 10 to 14 days. Its strong stems and broad leaves help it store moisture, so it stays healthy even if you are away longer than planned. Umbrella plants adapt well to different light conditions and can live comfortably in bright rooms or moderate indoor light. Plant care specialists often recommend it as a beginner-friendly option because it bounces back quickly from small mistakes. Research on indoor greenery shows that umbrella plants help clean the air by filtering common household pollutants, giving your home a fresher feel while you travel. The plant grows at a steady pace and keeps a nice shape on its own, so there is no need for constant trimming or repotting. It rarely attracts pests and usually remains problem-free with very basic care. A simple watering before leaving town is normally all it needs to stay happy for weeks. For people who want a full and lively plant without daily responsibility, the umbrella plant is a dependable and worry-free companion. Taking care of plants should never feel stressful, especially if your life is full of trips and busy schedules. The 13 plants we talked about today prove that you can enjoy fresh greenery at home, even when you are not there most of the time. These plants are tough, forgiving, and perfectly suited for people who need low-maintenance companions. With just a little planning before you leave, your home can stay alive and vibrant no matter how often you travel. Hopefully this list helped you find the right plant that matches your lifestyle and routine. If you enjoyed this guide and learned something useful, be sure to like the video and subscribe for more simple plant tips. Let me know in the comments which plant you plan to try first. Thanks for watching and happy traveling with happy plants.